what do we take away from this conference and these papers? There's been a good spread of examples how AI can be used in memory institutions. I think you've also seen that this has matured from being just an exotic toy or a plaything for people who always say technology is the answer, but what was the question? We've seen that this technology can be safely applied, and I think the takeaways for me have been that anyone can start with an AI project. You need some data. You need to have a question in mind that needs answering. It may very well be that AI is not the answer to your question, that there are other technologies or other tools that would be more efficient or cheaper or quicker to implement. But it starts with a problem, a question. But there can be many of these. As you've seen demonstrated today, AI questions can be around how we serve our users, our patrons. It can be around content, processing of content. It can be around description. It can be around calculating the volume of storage space that is required for the material that you are holding. It can also be about users and enhancing your services for them, especially those with special needs. What we also saw that you need to be aware of the restrictions and regulations that are beginning to appear around the use of AI. So copyright, definitely one question, but data protection and other topics that were parts of the first session today. I think one of the main takeaways or lessons to take from today is collaboration. This is what makes AI projects happen. None of us have enough competence or time at our hands to deal with all these issues that an AI application project brings along. Data quality perhaps being the most difficult one or the most time-consuming one. But collaboration within your organization, with your users, with interface developers, as the Impresso project so impressively demonstrated, and of course technology partners, those who know the technology. You saw that pretty much every project had a technology partner from somewhere. And perhaps a bit more for further thought is the concept of fairness of applying AI. So when we're doing these projects and thinking about them, we should also think not only about people around us, but also our future users. What kind of environment are we creating for them to interact with the cultural heritage that is in our care? Are we making it simpler? Are we introducing some inequalities or injustices into these ways how the next generations will be able to make use of the rich resources that we have? This is the reason why we need to come back to this topic. I would like to thank very much the team at the National Library and especially Laura for making this conference happening. Thank you, all of you, good 200 and plus of you who have been watching us over the day. And I wish that you all pick a hand and wave goodbye to this good old building of the National Library. And I'd like to welcome you back to the next installment of the Digital Memory Institute seminars when the National Library picks the series up again, hopefully in the new National Library building again. Thank you very much and have a good afternoon.